Alright, Vanguard episode recap time. The battle finally started. The one we semi were wanting.
The repeat of season 1, guys!
The roles are just reversed. Sort of.
Supposedly?
Supposedly?
Except Ren's still an asshole.
And he wants Kai's D more than ever.
It's more like he's a sadist who wants him hurt. It's like you really. It's like I thought you really can't tell who you're supposed to root for. They're both acting terrible. In fact, Ren's acting so like evil that even Kai isn't able to act evil.
I know, like
People are like blaming the whole Link Joker gate above their head.
For what? Kai not saying things?
For like Ren being hey ho dickweed. I don't know.
I don't know that has to do with anything. Like, him and Aichi both have this like quality, and Aichi's not acting like that, so that...
Yeah. But Aichi's special, so who fucking knows? So special, in fact, that Kai had to set him straight.
Set him straight. Put him in his corner with a backslap.
Kai! So many gifts online.
Especially like the one with the penguins.
Like, not to mention, you gotta have some real balls to just calmly sit back and watch a card game with, the guy who's trying to kill everyone. just, why?
Taikato and Aichi just sitting next to each other, just watching the game like, yep. Hey, you wanna get some popcorn? Yeah, I think popcorn.
Your face when Link Joker is actually a pretty cool guy. He buys everyone drinks at the office.
Also, apparently Taikato has fused with his ass.
Yeah, something like that. Link Joker ate him?
Yeah. And then he's gonna eat everyone else. Oh my god!
Yeah, and apparently that means one of his eyes turns green.
Yeah,
I guess, even though I'm pretty sure neither of them had green eyes.
Yeah, I was trying to think of like, do any of the Link Joker dragons have green eyes? No, they're all kind of yellow.
No, not just that. Takuto doesn't have green eyes either.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that's about. Other than to make him look.
Heterochromia equals badass.
I guess so. Pretty gay. And I guess we should probably start the episode proper after 2 minutes, 3 minutes, by starting with what actually happened in the episode up to this point. Well, people after Aichi, beat Korin.
More zombie apocalypse.
More zombies broke in. And it's like he's like, I gotta protect these people, and they're like, we can't rely on you to do that.
Dude, I know we're sort of incapacitated, but you're a woman. We want to protect you more.
So then Rensko shows up along with the actual Kyo.
Okay.
Yes. To save the day because Asteroid did, they do that.
Yeah, apparently they're superheroes. Who knew? Yeah.
And also, thanks for wasting everyone's time, June.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fucking reversed in a montage.
Yeah.
Unreversed.
In the montage. Yeah, there was like a conversation going on with Ren and Leon and everybody about how different fighters all over the world are fighting to take back their planet. And like for like a second or two, you see June get unreversed. I don't even know. Do we know who did it?
No.
No, so I got what?
No.
Do you know it was Kel?
It looks like you. But
Okay, it was
Maybe it was genius. I don't fucking know. But
he got unreversed by somebody, but we don't even.
So inconsequential.
It was almost like, why did they even bother?
Thanks for wasting everyone's time.
Like they could have just as easily had, I don't know, the bug guys there.
Or the weed people.
This guy is so strong. Has never won.
Never won a single fight.
Even when he gets a power up.
And that's something, because if he got a reversed Zeal, I mean, think about that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Even more spaces.
Start retiring things while you're reducing their power. Or something. I don't know.
I don't know, that'd be great either way.
Anyway, that was a weird decision.
Yep, so after they're doing the whole we got your backs thing, Ren and Aichi following, because he sneaks up on people like ghosts, decided to go find Link. I'm going to call him Link now because that's what they call him in the show.
Well, let's just walk until we find them. Okay.
Then they walk until they find him.
Drug plan!
We're supposed to go up here, are we? No, we're supposed to go higher.
Go higher. It's a great deduction work, Ren. I could not tell with the elevator lifting you guys up to the roof.
Whatever, man.
And that's where they confront him. Aichi's like, I challenge you to a fight. He's like, meh.
No. No, it's just great. The villain has this master plan. Don't play a card game. Because it didn't go so well last time, even though you won.
Yeah, he's smart enough to know that, but you know he's going to eventually fight anyway and lose everything. So it's like this smartness is going to leave him. It's got to, unless they just want to end it with that's how the Vanguard world died and the Buddyfight world began.
And
Boy,
Drumbucker and the rest of the world just came and destroyed Link Joker with the power of friendship.
Yeah, you only half got what I was saying, but whatever. So yeah, that's where that happened, and then he said, "I will let you have a fight with somebody" or something like that. And then Kai is, I guess, just there. I don't know if he was there the whole time or what. It's really hard to tell. These people just kind of sneak up on people.
Like a ghost!
there.
I don't think they have anything else going on.
He was thinking of massive poop and then he got
They're-
out of the bathroom.
They're minions. They can be summoned whenever the fuck he wants.
And apparently wherever. He could have been halfway across the world and just came back.
Hey, Link Joker, I'm in Spain!
So,
It's really great here. No, I need you back home.
So, Aichi decides that he's going to try to bring Kai back, and that's when he bitch slaps him out of the way. Because he
Not
wants...
a word.
Yeah, not even a word, just... eh.
Need you. Thought we discussed this.
Yeah, because his true goal is actually Ren, who also wants to play against him, because he's more Link Joker than Link Joker is.
So many rape faces this episode.
Yeah, his reaction faces were great. Like,
You could make a drinking game
Here
out of it.
you go.
each one more evil than the last.
I was surprised he
Especially when he
wasn't
wide-eyed.
Yeah. I was surprised he didn't start licking his lips maliciously.
Yeah, he like...
Because apparently he's having so much fun right now.
Yeah, he's having so much fun doing this.
Also, do you have that image of the Draco kid?
No, but yeah, that's great. Show him the power of Link
Link
Joker that I
Joker.
gave you. Red Pulse Draco Kid.
Just
Wait a
so
second.
angry.
Not sure if still part of plan.
I think it was just there to search for more threes.
Not to mention there's this whole hype train about the Draconic Overlord he rode being a new card altogether.
It's not even the one he rode in the episode.
Yeah, man.
That's the promo art, isn't it? From the
No,
way
no,
back.
it's not from the game.
No, not-
It's
not
a
from
new
the
one
game.
For the set.
No, that was a promo card too. I remember that was the third art. That
No,
was-
he's got a fourth one. Oh, whatever.
well, either way, it looks like the one that was a promo in Japan only.
Since Cursed Lancer is the only confirmed promo, according to the, well, not promo, I mean, reprint, yeah, according to the set stats. We're not sure if those are being updated as they go, or what the requirements are for it to be an official reveal. I mean, it could still be an SP-only reprint of the original card, or it
possible.
could just be a retrained thing with the same name, which would be basically unprecedented.
Retrained Celtic Guardian.
People are going, oh man, what if Break Ride?
The guy going for a break ride / cross ride.
Terrifying.
Because that's what Kagero needed, another set of that.
At this point, people are just sort of accepting the fact that, okay, Kagero are going to be Kagero forever.
Yeah. Just when we thought they were getting this bit of the shaft, more things come out. Like that one
Here,
card.
have the double unflipper.
Yeah.
On top of the Luckbird clone and everything else.
What was it? Soul Blast 2 Unflip 2?
Yep.
Grade 1?
5K, but who gives a shit? That's another Berserk
Crap.
Dragon.
I mean, it's like, yeah, it gives you extra Berserk fuel.
Like, okay, normally I've
You
seen
can
people
also
on,
use
like,
Overlord and not be completely insane.
It's true.
yeah, like, okay, I know people on Pojo constantly are like flipping on like, this card's broken, this card's broken. Usually when they do, I'm just like, I don't really agree. Like, when Chaos Breaker first was revealed, they're like, it's so broken, I'm done. And then when the not Sentinel for Gold Paladins came out, they were like, it's so broken, I'm done. This card, I'm like,
It's pretty broken in Kagero. Because that
It's
makes...
already pretty good in Gold Pals because it gave them room to use Sentinels and all their other stacky crap.
But when it's Kagero, it's like they're already Counterblast heavy. And you're
Yeah.
basically making their Berserk Dragons free.
And you're giving them leeway to use their new Quintet wall.
Yeah. It's like, man, that thing, it just opens up
And
so
whatever
much.
the fuck Rebirth does.
Oh yeah. Next week I hope we at least see him.
Well, we should. It's funny because the episode title you'd think would be, based on him exclusively. But then you realize, oh wait, Ren also has a dragon.
Yeah, he also has a dragon he has to reveal. It's going to be the Battle of the Crossroads next week.
Whoever Crossroads second wins.
Yeah, and that really makes the question, who's going to do it first?
Well,
you mean...
we've already seen Ren do it first.
Did
Because
we?
he was attacking Overlord.
Was he
with it.
attacking Overlord?
Yeah.
Let's see.
oh, episode spoiled, done.
Well, previews are not always the best.
It's true. Because he could have been attacking the rearguard Overlord. He got an Overlord into his hand with the Grade 3 or the Draco Kid.
That he didn't call for reasons of why.
I don't even know.
It makes sense if he's gonna break right Overlord. But
Either way,
I don't even want to think about that possibility.
either way, it's the trope of whoever cross-rides second wins versus the trope of Kai can't win with cross-rides. He hasn't done it yet.
Place your bets, people.
His deck hasn't done it
He
yet.
already lost to the big bad, so he's immune to that? I don't know.
Go here, 20 on Ren, 20 on Ren, 20 on Kai.
Man, it's just so... Where's it going? At least we're back to here again. Like, the
Yeah.
episode previews aren't spoiling everything.
And
It's
the
true.
plot has returned, sort of.
Yeah, so I mean, it is true that since they're not spoiling as much, it could go either way. You said that you saw something about Kai versus Asuka.
No,
Or something like that, or-
people were speculating
Oh, there's
Asuka
speculations,
versus Ren
oh.
happening, but I don't think that was ever mentioned in...
Oh, well, if it's just
Episode
speculation,
previews.
then that literally means it could go anywhere. So
Then again, I don't think we have a preview for anything beyond the next episode at this point. I don't know why. We usually do.
I guess something big's gonna happen. They're like keeping it a secret. Usually they don't do that. Usually they're like, here. They've always kind of been like that. They just kind of throw it everywhere. So, shoot, yeah, if that's the case, then that means there's literally no way to tell how this is going to go.
Happening intensifies. Alfred saves everyone. GG.
With his tank shoulders.
Or something new, even still.
Cross
Because
ride.
Aichi's not allowed to run the same boss for more than one episode.
Clearly, crisscross ride. Get crisscross ride. It could happen.
Oh god, going more cross right.
Hot cross buns, Alfred Liberator.
Cross buns.
Oh no.
Oh man, we
Set
need.
15 is almost out in Japan land, so we're getting closer and getting more spoilers by the day. Some of them more anticlimactic than others. Like, oh god, people were waiting for at least a week or two on Omega Glendios. Thinking, tomorrow's gonna be the day, tomorrow's gonna be the day. Nope, here's something completely non sequitur.
Freaking anti-spiral. The card. Not even an actual boss.
No, not even.
I just love it. He's freaking K-Rock Breaker's hot rod. He just built him in his spare time. Like, gotta build a giant robot today. It's gonna be great.
And we got a couple of neat reveals in the process, like the Aquaforce Quintet Ball, which was never used. Or
Maybe he doesn't use them.
that Nito Grade 2 Reminder guy that gains 3k every time you call a Grade 1 or less. Which gets really strong on the break ride turn with Dark Bond Trumpeter and all that noise to make your 12 stand drag ruler deck evil.
Evil.
Which makes you wonder, what the fuck's going through Ren's head when he put 12 crits in that deck?
Well, you see, he's under the impression that if you use anything less than 12 crits, your deck is bad, even though...
It does direct damage.
So it's like, why would you even care? You okay, Em?
Yep.
Man, anime. Like, you've made some pretty iffy decisions before, but that one just sort of takes the cake for me.
It's Ren. He needs to strong harder.
And all this time, they haven't officially revealed the Maelstrom Bedivere K clone from Rumble Crumble Crumble.
Crumble, crumble.
What can you do?
Can you do anything happening in American Vanguard land? Or are we still only as far as
Well,
April?
we're starting Link Joker soon.
Oh yeah, we got the
Like
new
next month?
we got the new packs, tournament pack things, and the Link Joker were in there,
I need to get my Dusty Tails.
and also
One Dusttail.
a Revenger that looks like a Link Joker, but he's
Yeah.
not.
Funny that. Just,
And one of the worst Narukami bosses ever.
well, yeah, that goes along with being a promo, you see.
That was a shiny one too. Freaking
Yes.
shiny cards that are in tournament packs are not allowed to be good. I guess that's just how that works.
Those trial decks are within a couple of weeks, actually.
Are they?
And then everyone will cry because Infinite Zero Dragon is the worst
My body is
cancer.
Renji.
But,
Any
Wait,
quick,
no, Pat's also running Link Joker. For a second, I
And
thought I was the only one running.
for the viewers out there, any quick advice on how to deal with it when it comes out?
2 columns forever. Really though, the Booster 12 Link Joker deck isn't that terrible to deal with, but you do have to deal with that like 1 or 2 turns of completely apeshit power levels because Nebula Lord.
It's basically
And then you
Blazer
cry because you're sitting there for a turn doing nothing after burning all your defense on that. So I mean, it can be rough. You just gotta establish your lead or whatever.
And
Sort of weather the storm because it runs out of steam pretty fast.
either that or run scissors.
Yeah, when it comes to
That's
Nebula,
not gonna be an
I
option.
know it was. I'm just saying, I like how after them just being everywhere, they're like, here's a card that just makes all your stuff unlocked. Oh, thanks for ruining my deck, guys. Oh, not my deck. I'm not running Link Joker.
my deck.
I'm
It's
sure-
fine.
And that's why I'm running 2 Nebula, 2 Chaos.
Nebula Lord does not care because it already ate all your resources
Yeah,
before you unlock your stuff.
yeah he, that's why he's in there.
Yep.
That weird effort to make Chaos Breaker not so ridiculously over-centralizing.
Maybe Pojo can calm down.
No.
And then you get the
never.
Murakumos. They are also a pretty great one, especially the what's its face?
Break ride.
No,
Metamorphox.
well, that's great too, but also, well, that too. Like usually any boss in Murakuma would be good because they never have a front row that stays on the field.
Oh, you want to lock my stuff? Too bad, it's all gone.
Hey, like I guess you can try to lock my stuff if you can catch it. Like at best, you'll lock like 2 back row cards. Because if they're playing their deck right, they're not gonna have a front row ever, and they're not
It's
gonna.
like, big deal, I call Fox.
Yeah, so it's like.
They are the special snowflake that gets to lock and unlock at the same time. Why them? We'll never know. That's usually given to main character clans.
Well, she goes a big character. Her.
Shut up.
Wait.
Shut up.
You mad?
Meh.
Meh.
Didn't they also get a quintet wall randomly when they first
Yeah, they
came
did.
out?
Yeah,
They were the first in the Dragon Empire.
Or Akumo, just...
Yeah.
Kagero, it's slowly the others. Maybe.
Yeah, but long story short, yeah, like he said, try to keep your field as sparse as possible until they try to do their big move, or until you can try to push for a game.
Aquaforce is the reason everyone's 11. Link Joker is the reason everyone has a standing Vanguard. GG.
Yeah, freaking, it's gonna be quite an adventure.
D-Police on the horizon too.
Oh
they're
God,
not
yeah,
quite as close.
I remember them. Yeah, freaking Dayusha reverse,
More so Daikaiser.
and him
that
too, but I'm more
everyone
so.
bitches about.
I'm more so the other guy, because I heard you guy doesn't like having power. I can fix that.
Daikaiser is not nearly as big a deal as people tend to make it out to be. Just throw 2 more 10Ks. Done.
Anything else Booster 12 happening?
Well, Paladin will probably see a pretty big surge in play.
Yep. Because they were like, Silverthorns, these suck. And then new Silverthorns came out, and it's like, we gotta get the Silverthorns!
Look at Reverse wasn't bad in the first place.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Japan was already piloting that to top finishes
I don't know.
because it was so resilient in the face of Eradicator Rape Face.
And then in March, that's March when we got the trial decks, or is that April?
Well,
No.
March is D-Police. I think. Yeah, and then 12 and those trial decks next month.
And then
So it's
April.
almost-
Vegas time!
Oh boy, the most inconsequential extra booster.
Now,
And I
the-
say that, knowing Extra Booster 1 existed.
I don't know, man. That's kind of it pushing it.
Well, I'm building a Magus.
Because I've got Battle Sisters going on, and even you want something from that box.
Kind of.
You want that, none? For your Suki?
I keep flip-flopping on new cards because sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And I'm like, whatever, man.
Well, isn't there something else for Suki support in there?
You can try to use Monaka or you can try to use Hex. Like, one or the other.
Either way. And, freaking don't know why I have to keep waiting for Mavade.
Well, that's because,
I must cruel vague people. Vaguely cruel them.
And I shall cry.
until they decide to actually get off their ass and limit things here.
Nah. Sparkles are good enough. They just don't want us making hybrids.
I mean, if things stay diverse, then I guess it's no big deal to them either way.
Yep. And it's really hard to say when you really think about it. Because most of the time we do follow the trends that Japan does. Like I mentioned one time, like whatever they use a lot of, we tend to use a lot of too. And yet, I think it's just we aren't using the same amount of it as they
We
do.
get a lot more gold pal and aqua force than Japan ever
That's what I said. But it's like we don't usually have the same exact amount because like I said, Aqua Force, Gold Paladin, still have more play here. So it's really it's hard to say how it's going to turn out.
I don't know, but if we're predicting release schedule, we're probably seeing Booster 13 around May?
May is after April. That's what you're asking me.
And if they're smart, they'll dump it in April too, because those two things are just sort of really unrelated.
Yeah, so they work with each other.
But I'm not counting on that. Herditor and then successors of the Sacred Regalia or whatever the fuck can come after that.
And then Booster 14 after
We're
that.
so far behind, it's sad now.
I know, because it's like, I mean, we're what? I think I calculated this. I think we're about 6 months behind them.
That's just so.
Like, we just got Booster 10 for Vanguard, like, what, a month ago?
Yep.
And they're already getting to 15.
Admittedly,
5
10
cents
after
behind.
11.
That's
because
true.
Reasons.
Alright, so we're still like four sets behind, plus extra boosters and trial decks.
And stuff.
I mean, we haven't even gotten Link Joker yet, and yet Link Joker's on the out over
Yeah,
there.
we haven't got these yet. Over there, there's not
No,
even.
this is part of their master plan because they started up here when it's hitting the finale over there for sort of a cross promotion thing. I'm not quite sure how it works. New Royal Paladins propped up around.
But it's kind of like, oh hey, here's Link Joker, they're really strong and stuff, and super evil, and everyone's like, yeah, that's cool. And then it's like, in Japan, here's some stuff that kills Link Joker so hard, and we're just like,
It's like I can see where they're going with that, but it's like at the same time, that's a huge
They've already
risk.
resigned themselves to not buddy fighting formula because it's already too late. I
Yeah,
guess.
it's probably way too late for them to play catch up now, because now they're making a new thing a month there, and they're releasing it a thing a month here. I mean, there's no way to catch up now, unless they just start doing it 2 a month here, which I don't think they're gonna do. And so they're just gonna do it with Buddyfight. Everything comes out at the same time. Episodes come out about the same time. The only thing we don't really have is the manga.
Incidentally, they translated a bunch of Buddyfight stuff into Mandarin. No plans for actual card releases, but globalization. Because you just know, because for their next card game, whatever it may be, they're gonna print it in a third language.
Yeah, I wonder what they'd even do at this point, or if they just make something completely different like they did with Vanguard.
they need to print it in Spanish.
Eh.
Or
Or
Brazil speaks
more than not.
Portuguese, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, then they need to print it in that. Come on, you know you want Brazilian card players.
No, I had bad enough experience with Brazilian Pokemon players. Thank you very much.
Yep. So, yeah, as you can tell, we're far away, but we are still waiting for new things to happen, and now I'm really curious about what happens next in the episodes, which is a good sign. Next
Your
unless
attention, Vanguard. Don't fail us.
it's actually really crazy
They're
because
expecting a lot from the GX people.
it's just actually really crazy when you think about it, because the last few episodes actually have been somewhat good, as opposed to the episodes before that, which have been so much meh.
Very episodic and monster of the week-ish, and it wasn't that exciting because it was the same thing over and over again.
Yep, and now they actually got a plot happening again, and it's actually
With needless drama introduced at the last second in every single case. What can you do? As long as it's TV and not...
the MTV.
I'm just glad Takuto got what's coming to him.
Yeah, they're trying to make us feel bad for him. It's like now I just hate him because he kidnapped 3 women.
Man, you can't feel bad for anyone in this show anymore.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, think about it. Aji's just running around trying to be the hero, except for not really. Really. Ren is insane. Kai chose this. Freaking Takuto kidnaps women and forces them to work for him.
Misaki has always been kind of...
She's not allowed to be anything more than there, apparently.
It's like she's not even allowed to do things, so she can't even have a character arc.
Hey, let me help. No.
No.
At least we can all agree we can still feel bad for Kyo.
No.
You only feel bad for Kyo because he should have more of a role than he has.
That and maybe Miwa.
Man, I'm kind of neutral. I mean, he was kind of neutral when he did it. When he got reversed, he was just kind of like, I'm doing what Kai says.
Because he's my friend.
And that's about it.
Tetsu
Same
then?
old, same old.
Can we feel bad for Tetsu?
Yes, we can.
You can't feel bad for him.
Because he got
He's a
stopped
straight up,
in
because he's a straight up good guy who puts up with way more crap than he has to. Because he runs the freaking the school and the company. He has access to all the passwords. He could just easily, if he really wanted to, just like get rid of Ren's name and everything and just basically do a corporate takeover. And he wouldn't even do a thing. But he does it anyway. Yeah, he's one of the biggest bros in this thing. And let's see, there's one other person, but I forgot, so they must have not been that important.
I kind of feel sorry for Asuka. Ever
Hey,
done
Master.
guys?
No.
Yeah.
To be fair, I feel sorry for her in the wrong way. I feel sorry for Asuka because she's always been that stalker and creepy. It's just now it's on the outside.
She needs help. We need
Yeah.
to take her to a therapist.
Yeah, I feel sorry for her in the sense that she needs medical attention. But no one's giving it to her.
There's no therapists in this world.
Card game anime.
Because card game anime. She's not in actual danger, it's fine.
Can we feel bad for Kamui?
No.
No.
He's a jerk.
I mean, what do you have to feel sorry about exactly? What is
He's
he?
not allowed to be a character.
Yeah, I think that's it. He's not allowed to be a character, even though the last couple episodes he was in, he was pretty good.
Yeah, it was okay, but I mean, it's like he doesn't really have anything on the line except for he's in his own little fantasy world.
He's a kid being a kid.
Yeah, he's being a kid. I mean, he's playing around and he got beat up because he was playing around.
Can we feel bad for Shingo because he will never actually have a deck of his own?
No. Shingo is terrible. He freaking lost. And that's like the second fight he was in the invasion of the school.
Shingo not allowed to be good.
You can feel bad for him.
He's not allowed to be good because they didn't let him fight either after that.
Yeah. They had him be bodyguard duty, and he failed at that too. Actually
waste
got
of
out
a
of his.
human life.
Actually got out of his hands
He's like
and
the
walked
new- he's
walked
like
away without.
the new Kyo without any of the redeeming factors.
Yeah, it's like they really keep trying to give him some, but it's like no.
Way to waste
can-
everyone's time, Shingo.
You could probably feel for Naoki. At least,
Meanwhile, we have Naoki over here who doesn't get to be anything either, even though he totally is.
yeah, you know, we saw him be things earlier, so he actually has a setup.
I once was a main character like you, and then I took a Link Joker to the knee. That was horrible. and I
No,
should
it's not only
leave.
horrible, but it's also irrelevant because it actually has a meaning.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm leaving. It's a bad.
Because he's not married to Link Joker.
Oh, if he was, what a sitcom this would be. Sorry for the weird tangent.
Yeah, you are good at doing that. Well, I guess that's about everything you have about the episodes and the cards coming up. Only a few days left for Buddyfight to make its true grand appearance with its first booster.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
And, well, freaking got a bit of a wait for all the Vanguard stuff. Not like super long, but it's also not super here either.
Not like tomorrow.
I'm gonna skip my Joker on.
No.
And like that little baby said, stay strong, Joker coming soon. And so until next time, everybody, stay cool. Don't be like Ren or Kai or 90% of the people in that show. It's just not worth it. Word to your mama. Bye, everybody.